take place right now. I just want to take like greetings in. Saying that everybody for one day just we're all together and just meditated for happiness. This would be the version of how they say someone broke the internet or someone went viral, because the world would change in an instant. You know, me believe in extraterrestrials. And I believe right now they could have been seen long ago, but they're just watching us, waited for us to wake up. And the time when we wake up, they now want war, now want violence, then they'll show themselves, saying it's about time. Why it takes so long to come to your epiphany, your realization about what life is about. It's funny, when I used to live around down here, so in downtown Toronto, I rarely come here, so. And now it's just now me I realize that. I realize how beautiful, especially in the morning, how the beach area is. It is very underrated. If you're in the Toronto area, I'm going to talk about, if you know a street called Windermere, like Windermere in Lakeshore, just south of there, and just that whole strip. Underrated beauty. See, we see a family there, so a mother, beautiful dog, and a beautiful baby. See, she know what's going on. She know the beauty of the morning. People like that, me have love, me rate them. Much respect. Interesting how different this area is when nobody's around, and just has that like beauty, as opposed to when I was here yesterday. It had a different kind of vibe, and you could actually feel in sections where the vibe was high, and you feel the sections where like the vibe wasn't so nice. But in the morning, it's like everything's one tone. It's not going up and down, up and down. The one tone of tranquility and calmness. Everybody get their run on, get their rest on, and so forth. This morning I want to come earlier, but I swear set me alarm clock, or maybe subconsciously me turn it off. But anyway, I want to come here like 4 a.m. but I'm oversleeping. I woke up at like 5:45 a.m. when the sun already up. But all good, all great. Seagull them here, so. You know what's really interesting about when you're around in downtown area, you notice that the birds them, you can literally walk right next to them because they're used to the people them walking around. And they're not really afraid of them. Unless they literally are going to attack them or something like that. But the further north you go, more naturey area, you can get a foot close to a seagull. As soon as you're within like maybe 10, 15 feet, then fly away. And you could say the same thing about the pigeons. Pigeons are the most, you notice that very much with the pigeons there. Downtown Toronto, you can literally walk right next to them. If you want to, you can kick them like you're kicking a soccer ball. I don't recommend that though. I do not mean that at all. I just use that as an example. But when you go up north in the nature, you can get within 20 feet, they'll fly away. It just shows how interesting how perspective of the animals, you know? The way how they adapt to the areas that they're in. And seagulls are just probably the most adaptable creatures, at least birds, that we know. And a good example is when the global sickness happened. It was interesting how the seagulls they kind of like reverted back to how they were in nature. Because right now they're on land. They know that people are gonna throw food away. So as soon as they throw food away, you know, they get the scavengers. They just eat the food from the ground and whatnot. But during the global sickness, when everything shut down, they reverted back to getting food on the beautiful lakes. At least it looks beautiful right now. And you can actually see, this is actually my first time seeing it outside of watching it on TV in the nature shows. See the seagulls actually hunting and gathering fish or whatever it is that's in the lake. Seeing them like diving down and crashing down on the lake and getting whatever fish or whatever it was. And it was like an odd thing to see. It almost felt unnatural seeing a seagull in downtown Toronto hunting in the lake. But that's how it was during the global sickness. But enough about that. As you see again, people getting their run on. They know they're getting that energy. And the nose says that well, going back now, as you see early in the morning how it was just calm and quiet, you can always hear now the city's waking up. And soon, just around over here, so just around the whole long strip, there's gonna be plenty of people. The pool, I believe when you saw me show this before, it was just ram. I mean, I don't say how people can just, might be hundreds of people, 100 something in the pool. It was crowded such. I don't know how people can just do that. But them do that. See, when I talk about living life to the fullest right now, that one we are talking about. You want to learn how to, you don't know how to paddle? If it's called paddling or canoeing, but something that's what we want to do. Yesterday morning, I think it's called paddling. I see a whole bunch of people paddling. It's a form of exercise also. Because we love the water. We can't, we probably, it's funny how people that are originally from the island, Jamaica, Grenada, Bahamas, come on pretty mama. But anyways, how the majority of them cannot swim. We're one of the rare people though that can swim like a fish, self-taught. Maybe it's a past life or something, maybe was some kind of aqua creature. But acquaintance them, especially ones from Ireland, most of them cannot swim, cannot swim. Which is funny, and the people that are from like the north, like winter, then people, they can't swim. Or if they're from temperate area. Good, you think me I like? Check it out. Ask anyone that's originally from the Caribbean if they can't swim. We guarantee you 9 times out of 10 they say no. That could be a challenge. See if you could get 10 people, if you could find 10 people. No, that's too much. See if you could get 5 people that's originally from the Caribbean that can't swim, you know? This is actually a good picture here, so as much as we love nature, we have to like respect the scenery of seeing the buildings like this. So-called concrete jungle. So like I say, way back right now, I'm gonna live life to the fullest. I'm gonna work hard. No, let me take that back. I'm gonna work smart, save up money, get the passport, and take a trip to Costa Rica. And hopefully from that, it's gonna break out into something real special. Remember we come here saw it yesterday and just looked and it still looked the same. Just like a nuclear disaster. Apocalyptic. If anyone want to like kind of like make a short video, they could use the scenery right here and they pretend they're in some kind of apocalyptic land. So there's a rarity right here, so you don't really see swans them next to geese. They're like natural, they're not natural enemies, but naturally they have extreme respect for each other and they keep their distance. When I say distance, long distance. But this is the most I see wild swans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, this is the most swans I ever seen here, sir. Usually when it comes to swans, you always see 2 together, no matter what. Maybe like, you know, levels husband, wife, male, female. And another thing, you never see seagulls this close to them either. This is something natural. This is something I've never seen. It's I want to say, yeah, this is beautiful right there. Harmony, creature, seagull, geese, swan, all right to next to each other. Jeez, man, all sorts of other birds. But this is the classic right here, you know. Over here, so you see that all the time. But over here, so it's like, geez, something you don't see every day. True beauty, you know. Now, these times right now is really good when you're in the Toronto area, summertime. Festivals going all around, where you don't really have to take a vacation to go to a certain country because they have a festival that represents the country, and you get to have. They give you that feeling that you're in that particular area. Look like something going on here, so some type of festival, I don't know, but then getting ready to put up something. It looked very special, you know? The sites. We definitely are going to do this more often. By the way, you know where, if you're in the Toronto area right now, where can I get a cat? Because I don't know if do I need to go to a store to get a cat? Can I get a cat? Like, is there a place where I can get one free? Or do I have to pay for it? Is there like a kitten I can get? Anything like that? You can tell me in the comments if y'all watch. Because one of the things that we promised my little wife is that I would get a cat. We never get one since in my less wise days. Young teenager. I had two actually. One named Sassy and one named Goldie. Goldie was an orange cat. It's funny because Goldie was an orange cat but was slim. Sassy was a gray tabby but looked like Garfield. Hot light. So, I don't know what's going on here, so. But anyways, going back to the cat then. Yeah, I love the cat. The orange one we adopted from someone else that didn't want it. It became like family. But from me moving, all the time moving as a young child, we ended up moving somewhere where we couldn't keep them both. We ended up giving Sassy to another family. Goldie on the other hand, he escaped when we couldn't find him. So we don't know what happened. Hopefully he ended up being safe and another family take care of him. This is going over what? Wow. Like 25 years of immortality. major interests.